Protecting the community from so-called forever chemicals. Now at 6, what we're learning from a community meeting regarding PFAS cleanup at the Yakima Training Center. The Army has promised residents near the Yakima Training Center they're doing everything they can to figure out how to get them access to clean water that's not contaminated with dangerous chemicals, and now the state is stepping in.
Yeah, Cap KVU's Emily Goodell tells us they met with the Selah community without the Army around to ask what they can do better.
We don't know. It's an answer East Selah residents living near the Yakima Training Center, like Brandy Hyatt, are tired of hearing from government and military officials when it comes to their PFAS-contaminated drinking water wells.
It's stressful. It's less than ideal. I don't want to live like this anymore.
Taking showers at the local YMCA and living off bottled water for everything.
It impacts every part of your life. Every time you want to boil a pot of noodles, every time you want to wash your fruit or vegetables, brushing your teeth, washing your hands.
Knowing it's likely bad to use it to irrigate gardens and let your animals drink it, but scientists aren't sure how bad.
The studies and the research keep coming out, and what it shows is it's always worse than we expected.
Tired of hearing from other officials that they're happy with the Army's progress.
I say, really? It makes you happy to know that I'm constantly being exposed to poison and that my children are constantly being exposed to poison. That doesn't make me happy.
Wanting to leave.
But then, what do we do right now? How do we sell our home without potable water?
Stuck with no end in sight and with agencies that can't agree on how much PFAS is too much to safely drink.
There's so many people that have tested below the 70 parts per trillion that the Army has said, you're good to go, drink your water, and our state says, no, that's not okay.
The Army's been giving out bottled water and contacting people about potentially getting them a water filtration system. But Hyatt says there's been delays.
So that's how this process works. It's like they give you one deadline, blow past it, give you another. So, I mean, at this point, maybe another year. We don't want just a filter on our kitchen sink. We need a whole home safe water.
And the Army is only helping homes that test beyond that larger limit.
So this is where our state needs to step up. This is where our local government needs to step up.
The Yakima Health District now working on getting water filters to families who fall in that gap. And the state has issued an enforcement order, giving them a final say in the Army's cleanup plans and making public input a requirement.
Does this give me more hope? Yes, because it's another avenue for us to get help. And that's ultimately, we're not asking for the moon, we're just asking for safe water.
In East Selah, Emily Goodell, Cap KVU, local news.
The state says the Army hasn't responded yet, but they and the public have until March 22nd to give them feedback and request changes on the enforcement order.